Welcome to Interesting History. Please like, subscribe, and comment below for more interesting history.
Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in?
The history of Elvis Presley is a tale of a young boy from Tupelo, Mississippi, who would go on to become one of the most iconic figures in music history. His journey from humble beginnings to superstardom and ultimately to his final resting place at Graceland is a story that continues to captivate fans around the world.
Call me poor boy, poor boy, poor boy.
Elvis Presley's humble beginnings in Tupelo, Mississippi. In the heart of Tupelo, Mississippi, on January 8, 1935, Elvis Aaron Presley entered the world in a modest two-room shotgun house. The birth of Elvis, especially under such humble circumstances, marked the beginning of a journey that would eventually reshape the landscape of music. From the start, Elvis's life was touched by a mixture of joy and tragedy, as he was the only surviving twin, his brother Jesse Garon having been stillborn. This profound beginning set the stage for a life that would be anything but ordinary.
Well, I've been traveling night and day, I've been running all the way, baby, trying to get to you.
Growing up, Elvis was enveloped in a tight-knit family atmosphere, with his parents, Vernon and Gladys Presley, pouring their hearts into providing for their son despite financial hardships. The Presleys were a family bound by love and music, a combination that would prove to be the cornerstone of Elvis's future. It was in this setting, amidst the economic struggles of the Great Depression, that Elvis's passion for music was nurtured. His early exposure to the diverse sounds of gospel music at the local church and the blues tunes that echoed through the streets of Tupelo played a pivotal role in shaping his musical tastes. Vernon and Gladys, determined to give their son a better life, instilled in him values of humility and hard work. These values, alongside his natural talent and charisma, would become Elvis's guiding stars as he embarked on his path to stardom. The Presley family's deep-rooted connection to music and their unwavering support of Elvis's passion were instrumental in his development as an artist. From singing alongside his mother at the piano to absorbing the rich tapestry of Southern music that surrounded him, Elvis's upbringing in Tupelo laid the foundation for his groundbreaking fusion country, blues, and gospel music. Though the Presleys would eventually leave Tupelo for Memphis in search of new opportunities, the impressions of his early life in Mississippi remained with Elvis. Those formative years in Tupelo, filled with financial challenges, familial bonds, and a burgeoning love for music, were crucial in shaping the legend that Elvis Presley would become. It's a testament to the fact that even the most humble beginnings can lead to extraordinary outcomes, a narrative that continues to inspire to this day.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready, now go get going, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe.
The move to Memphis and the birth of rock and roll. In 1948, a pivotal chapter in the history of Elvis Presley unfolded as the Presley family uprooted their lives from Tupelo and settled in the bustling city of Memphis, Tennessee. This move was more than just a change of scenery. It was the gateway to Elvis's future successes and the birthplace of rock and roll as we know it. Memphis, with its rich musical heritage, was the perfect backdrop for Elvis to immerse himself in the sounds that would come to define his style. It was here, in this melting pot of musical genres, that Elvis would attend Humes High School, blending in with the crowd yet standing out due to his unique vocal talent and distinctive sense of style. The city's vibrant Beale Street, known as the home of the blues, became a significant influence on young Elvis. The live music scene in Memphis exposed him to the depth of the blues, the soulfulness of gospel, and the rhythmic beats of R&B. These genres were the threads that Elvis would weave into the fabric of rock and roll. It was this unique sound that caught the ear of Sam Phillips, the founder of Sun Studio, who was on the lookout for someone who could bring the sound of African American music to a wider audience. Elvis's first single, That's All Right.
That's all right, mama, that's all right for you.
Not only for Elvis, but for music history. This record, with its blend of country and R&B, was a hit that transcended racial barriers of the time and marked the beginning of Elvis's ascent to fame. It wasn't just the sound that captivated the audience, but the way Elvis brought the music to life. His uninhibited performance style, combined with a voice that was both powerful and emotive, heralded the arrival of a new era in music. This period of Elvis's life was transformative. The move to Memphis did more than just change his geographical location. It set him on the path to becoming the king of rock and roll. And at the heart of this revolution was Elvis Presly, a young artist whose rise to fame was nothing short of meteoric. His journey from a promising singer at Sun Studio to the undisputed king of rock and roll is a remarkable story of talent, timing, and tenacity. Elvis's breakthrough came in 1954 with That's Alright, a track that electrified listeners with its vibrant fusion of country and R&B. This song wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural milestone that signaled the birth of a new musical era. But Elvis didn't stop there. He continued to churn out tracks that resonated with the youth of the time. Tracks that were not just songs, but anthems of a new, rebellious generation. His performances were unlike anything audiences had seen before. Elvis didn't just sing, he brought music to life with his dynamic energy and iconic dance moves. Songs like Jailhouse Rock and Don't Be Cruel soared to the top of the charts, cementing his status as a music sensation. Yet it wasn't just his sound that captivated America, it was his persona. Elvis's charismatic stage presence, combined with his good looks and unique style, made him an idol to millions, and the subject of scrutiny to some. Elvis's influence extended beyond the records he sold. He was a pioneer, blending genres and breaking the racial barriers of his time. His appearances on television programs, including The Ed Sullivan Show, brought his electrifying performances into living rooms across the country, amplifying his fame and solidifying his place in music history. The 1950s saw Elvis transition from a talented musician to a symbol of rock and roll, embodying the spirit and energy of the era. His rise to fame was not just about the music. It was about how he used his platform to define a generation.
Wise men say only fools rush in. Oh, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Elvis's Hollywood career and military service. Elvis Presley wasn't just the king of rock and roll, he also aimed to conquer Hollywood with his undeniable charm and talent. Transitioning into an acting career in the late 1950s, Elvis starred in a variety of films that showcased not just his musical prowess, but his acting chops as well. Movies like Jailhouse Rock and Blue Hawaii were not only commercial successes, but also helped to cement his status as a versatile entertainer. These films offered audiences a new dimension to the Elvis persona, presenting him as a heroic, romantic lead, while still allowing him to deliver those electrifying musical performances that had become his signature. However, at the peak of his career, Elvis's trajectory took an unexpected turn. In 1958, he was drafted into the US Army, a move that shocked fans and critics alike. Rather than seeking special treatment or attempting to avoid service, Elvis embraced his duty with humility and dedication. Serving in Germany for 2 years, he remained largely out of the public eye, a hiatus that could have derailed any other artist's career. Yet for Elvis, it only added to his legend. His time in the military was marked by personal growth and maturity, as well as the beginning of significant life changes, including meeting Priscilla Beaulieu, who would later become his wife. Upon his return from military service in 1960, Elvis resumed his entertainment career with renewed vigor. He quickly jumped back into recording and filming, proving that not even a stint in the army could slow down the king of rock and roll. This period in Elvis's life highlighted his resilience and versatility, traits that endeared him even more to the American public and solidified his place.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah, crying all the time.
The Comeback Special and the Later Years. In 1968, Elvis Presley reignited his career with the iconic Comeback Special, officially known as the 68 Comeback Special. This televised event marked a significant turning point, showcasing Elvis in a way the world hadn't seen in years. Clad in black leather, armed with his guitar, and backed by his original band members, he performed with the raw energy and charisma that had propelled him to stardom in the first place. The special was a critical and commercial success, re-establishing Elvis as a leading figure in the music industry. The years following the Comeback Special saw Elvis embarking on a series of concert tours and Las Vegas residencies that were met with enthusiastic responses from fans. These performances were characterized by Elvis's dynamic stage presence, powerful vocals, and a set list that spanned his entire career. He continued to release albums and singles, adding to his extensive catalogue of hits. However, this period was also marked by personal challenges for Elvis. Despite his professional resurgence, he faced increasing health issues, exacerbated by his prescription drug dependency. These struggles would impact his performances and physical appearance in the later years of his career. Yet, even as he navigated these difficulties, Elvis's dedication to his music and his fans never wavered. Elvis's relentless touring and recording schedule in the 1970s, combined with his determination to connect with his audience, underscore his commitment to his craft. This era of his life underscores the complexity of his legacy, a blend of unparalleled achievements and personal battles. Through it all, Elvis's influence remained undeniable, setting the stage for his enduring impact on music and popular culture, securing his place as a music legend.
Steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. I'll do anything you want to do, honey, they all my shoes.
The legacy of Elvis Presley in modern culture. Elvis Presley's journey from a small-town boy in Tupelo to the king of rock and roll has left an indelible mark on the world. Even decades after his passing, Elvis's spirit and legacy continue to thrive in modern culture. His groundbreaking blend of musical genres paved the way for future generations of artists, inspiring countless musicians across various styles and eras. Today, Elvis is more than just a musical icon. He's a symbol of innovation and cross-cultural unity through the power of music. Graceland, once his beloved home, has transformed into a pilgrimage site for fans from around the globe, celebrating his life and career. Meanwhile, Elvis impersonators and tribute acts keep his memory alive, showcasing the enduring appeal of his persona and his music. His extensive catalogue of hits still resonates with audiences today, finding new life in movies, TV shows, and commercials, proving that his artistry is timeless. Moreover, Elvis's influence extends beyond entertainment into fashion and pop culture, where his distinct style continues to inspire trends and expressions of individuality. From his iconic jumpsuits to his slicked back hair, elements of Elvis's look remain as cool and relevant as ever. In essence, Elvis Presley has achieved a level of immortality few artists can claim. His ability to connect with people, to bring joy, and to bridge cultural divides through his music and personality underscores why he remains a beloved figure worldwide. As we look back on his incredible journey, it's clear that Elvis's legacy is not just about the past, continues to shape the future of music and culture.
My darling, I hungered for your touch.
This channel is made possible by sponsors and viewers like you. For sponsorship opportunities, please contact IHBusiness@interestinghistory.net.